Hey, hi, Surreal.
Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Dale and Marjorie, and looks like Pam and Sandra and Frank and Mab and Kirky. So it's really, really great to see all of you. We'll give people just about one more minute, but the team in Haiti is ready to chat with us. We're really excited. We've never had them on Zoom before. So again, I am Kelly Smart. I'm the US Executive Director. And I'll give us a little heads up, again, giving people just another minute. What we're going to do today, I'll introduce a couple of people and then let the water committee speak for themselves. If you have questions, you can for sure put them in the chat, but we'll just have time at the end. So if you want to save your questions, then you can just turn on your camera if you want or put it in the chat, but we'll save a little bit of time. So, all right, a couple more people coming in. So, just again to kind of lay the framework for new people coming in, I'm Kelly Smart, Executive Director of Haiti Outreach, and I'm here with Neil Van Dyne and Sorel Quentin, who are going to, I think, trade off on translation. So I'll let them introduce themselves. Sorel has been on our board, I think, 10, 15 years, maybe a long time, and we're just so grateful to have him. And then obviously Neil is a co-founder, if you're new to us, and our country director in Haiti. So I'm going to turn it over to them. They can do a little introduction of themselves, and then we're going to hear kind of the beginning, middle, and vision for the water committee. So go ahead, Neil.
Great, thank you. And it's great to see everybody here. A lot of familiar faces. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Frank. And Sandra's actually involved in a couple communities right now, so I'm sure she's joining to see what it all looks like when the finished product is out there. I'm Neil Van Dyne. As Kelly mentioned, I'm the one of the founders and country director for Haiti Outreach in Haiti. On the screen, we have the volunteer management committee for the village of Lakos Jean Louis, which is located in Pillon in Haiti, near our office. And you can see the members of Lakos Jean Louis. Équipe Lakos la voy même by équipe yo la pour kawe nou. Yeah. Uh, I'm gonna let them tell the story and I will translate for everybody. And Sorel is gonna keep me accountable.
For as long as I stay here, Neil. But I do want to introduce myself. Haiti Outreach does a lot of waterworks, and I hate that this thought come to mind. Uh, Somewhere around 2008, uh, Pam and I shared a cab ride in Chicago, and she gave me some Kool-Aid. Well, actually, it was just water, but it was really good water, and I've been in love with what Haiti Outreach is up to for forever, really, even before that cab ride. But what's been in my heart as a dream came fulfilled in that cab ride, and I've been supporting the fulfillment of that dream ever since. So, moun la kosyo, m kontan la ave nou. M di moun yo ke rêve mwen se wè Haiti un pays développé à travers de l'eau, non seulement de l'eau, mais leadership. Et dans ce sens ça, lèm te rencontré Haiti Outreach, c'est comme si rêve mwen te vin nou réalité. Et chaque jour que me participer dans un appel comme ça ou bien occasion comme ça, c'est rêve moins cap continuer évoluer, c'est rêve moins cap continuer d'une réalité. Moi remercie nous pour ça n'a fait pour Haïti, pour peut-être nous et pour moi. Neil, it's all yours.
All right, thank you, Sorel. So yes, Sorel just spoke to the team there and reminded everyone that our dream as Haiti Outreach is that Haiti is a developed country. And in that framework where everyone acts like good citizens, is clean and healthy, and lives in a sound economy, is part of our dream and vision for the future of Haiti. And so that's what inspires our team, and that's what inspires these communities to take on the sound management of wash infrastructure in their villages and in their communities. So I will begin by asking them to start with a statement on their, maybe a little bit of story about how they created what they created. The translation will be back and forth, and so it'll take us a few minutes to develop a cadence, but bear with us. So, équipe Lakos Jean Louis, ou tendez Monsieur Sorel, ou tendez moi, ou tendez Kelly là, même si je pas traduit tout, but nous gagnons une équipe étrangère là, une équipe supporter qui vient sur l'écran là, qui envie qu'on est. Nous, peut-être nous qu'à faire introduction tête nous, qui veulent nous jouer dans le comité là. Après ça, un bref historique là.
Monsieur, ou te ka prezante ekip Etats-Unis, kon ki es, non, tabri apel Kelly, da kon moun tare Kelly, moun tare
Okay, sure. Kelly, can you raise your hand and wave to the team? Ça, c'est Kelly Smart, c'est lui-même qui est directeur exécutif à Haiti Outreach. Monsieur Sorel Ketan, qui sort parler là, c'est un membre d'un board d'Haiti Outreach. Ou qu'à reconnaître Monsieur Dale Snyder. Dale qu'on visitait avec nous plusieurs fois. Il était avec un ancien directeur Haiti Outreach. Pam Prosser, c'est un autre membre fondateur et membre d'un board Haiti Outreach. Nous avons Jennifer Pelletier. Peut-être nous avons songé de venir puis l'année passée pour venir visiter nous. Il travaille dans l'équipe Haiti Outreach là. Rest Munio, c'est Bayer supporter Haiti Outreach
Recording
depuis
it
longtemps.
somehow.
Et
Thank you. Bye.
so, on a commencé avec ça.
Moi, ça y est, board Haiti Outreach, que a communauté a nous tiré ensemble pour nous parler ensemble. Moi-même, c'est Baudelaire Joseph. Moi, c'est trésorier dans la communauté.
So I thank you and Haiti Outreach for creating the opportunity for us to speak today. I'm Maudlin Joseph, and I am the treasurer for the Lakos Jean Louis Water Committee.
Ya, mwen men se Seyi Solon, mwen men se prezident komite Lakos Jean Louis, e mwen felisite tout organizatè Haiti Outreach yo pou moun travay a fè.
So I am, sorry, I didn't get his whole name, Solor. I am the president of the Water Committee, and I congratulate Haiti Outreach on everything they're doing for our communities.
Mwen se Garaoni, mwen wòl mwen vin nan komite as sekretèr, e nou remersi d'abord ekip Haiti Outreach, e de gwo travay ki yo ide nou kapap realize, nou kote la kay nou, e a travè peyi Haiti.
I am Gar Roni, and I am the secretary for the Water Committee. And I also thank Haiti Outreach for their actions in our communities. Mbatande no, no. Mbatande bien, no?
Maudlin Saint-Louis,
Maudit Saint-Louis, membre d'un comité. Conseil comité. I am Maudlin Jean Louis. I am a counselor on the committee.
Nous saluons Haiti Outreach, un grand gens avant média, et qui ensemble avec nous, au milieu de la présidence, qui a fait de notre travail pour nous qualité. Nous sommes capables de jouer de l'eau, parce que l'eau c'est la vie. Moi-même, c'est René Gilson, dans la communauté qui s'est délégué.
I'm Rena Gisson. I am also a member of the committee, and I salute Haiti Outreach for helping us create a water supply for our village.
Moi-même, c'est Sénégalais. Nous saluons Haiti Outreach pour bon travail la famille. Pour bon travail la famille. Moi-même, c'est
Ou qu'à répéter non, s'il vous plaît.
on y est signé.
Roni estimé.
Signé, on y est conseiller
another counselor on the water committee. So, and in the background, we have Roger Michel. I hear his voice. Roger Michel is part of the Haiti outreach team in Haiti and the director of our community engagement team. So, oui, monsieur, au cas un bref historique sur création forage là, ou bien qui ça nous te préparé?
Nous retournons encore sur le panel là. Nous, en tant que secrétaire, nous avons parler quelques histoires, comment ça a été avant et comment ça a été dans le moment. Donc,
I'm going
d'abord,
to take the opportunity to give a little story about how things were at the beginning and how we created what we created.
nous retournons ça les staff là qui a aidé nous avec le système bleu pour la caille nous.
Oh, we thank the staff for helping us create a water supply for our village.
OK. Auparavant, nous n'avons pas accès d'eau. Mais
In the beginning, we did not have access to water.
et des conseils avec Rotary Club et autorités locales, dîner pas, nous même aidé nous dans la formation.
And then in the beginning, thanks to the Rotary Club of Pion, the local authorities, the DINAPA team, Haiti Outreach worked with us to create a well.
Jusqu'à ce que nous soyons capables de forer en puits dans la communauté la caille.
So that we could drill a well in our village.
Et de là, auparavant, c'était pomper, nous étions pomper, c'était un pompe à bois, nous étions.
And at the beginning, we had a hand pump.
Sorti 2024, actuellement là, nous 2024, nous venons changer le système là. Juin 2024, changer le système là. Pendant nous venons pas pomper de l'eau encore, on a seulement nous gagner passer manette et puis nous gagner de l'eau.
And in 2024, we had an opportunity through another Rotary Club grant to upgrade our well to a hand pump, or from a hand pump to a solar pump. I apologize.
Il y a un plus gros bagage que nous réalisons qui a été ajouté dans la donne. C'est lorsque nous permettons nous et qu'on ait façon pour nous capables de gérer, non seulement pour gérer tête nous et gérer pour nous, comme ça nous capables de gérer le pays à tout à travers l'eau.
So one of the things we learned is how to not only protect our environment, but protect the well and take care of it ourselves.
Et la formation de passer en 2 3 mois, nous avons formation dans Haiti Outreach.
And for 3 months, we've followed the Haiti Outreach training.
Mais ça va jamais là, nous avons continué dans le suivi.
But not only did we just follow the training, we also continued with their coaching.
Et te montrer nous comment on peut préparer le budget.
They showed us how to create a budget so that we would have revenue to manage the well at our house, in our village. For us, we were very excited to have this because we were waiting a long time to get a well.
Et nous avons ouvert compte bancaire jusqu'à ce que nous serré comme parce que chaque monde dans la communauté nous fait payer un frais chaque mois pour capable de service de l'eau.
And part of the enrollment process was the engagement of every household in the village to contribute towards the well. And Haiti Outreach helped us open a bank account.
OK. Comme ça, c'est pas l'eau à nous payer. Mais nous payer élément qui aide de l'eau.
But that money was not paying for the water. It was paying for the... Au cas dit ça encore, s'il vous plaît.
Et comme ça, on ne va pas payer l'eau, mais nous faisons payer un frais pour être capable de remplacer, remplacer et pièces qui aident de l'eau.
So they're not paying for the water itself, but they're paying for the service of water, the materials and pump necessary to keep the water being delivered. And that's what we use to create our budget.
non seulement nous chercher qu'on est pour nous appeler budget ça, nous chercher qu'on est pour chaque grande bagaille, qui qualité bagaille a besoin, et qui qualité qu'est-ce a besoin, et qui prix chaque côté, et qui tire du temps pour chaque capable faire.
And part of the creation of that budget was going through all the parts and equipment necessary to keep the well functioning, knowing the price of every item.
Ça fait de nous film créer budget, nous faisons le pays service là, depuis même moment ça, jusqu'à présent, pour gagner pas parce que nous avons fait ça, nous avons une bonne gestion dans la communauté.
That date at the very beginning until today, we have continued to be able to provide service because of the contributions.
Il était montré nous, il était fait nous l'information, il était montré nous leadership, qui gagne là-dedans responsabilité, transparence, il était permettre nous connaître ça, nous capable comptabiliser et ça nous gagne et puis autorité dans ça n'a fait et c'est tout bagage ça a aidé nous pour enchaînement.
All right. Okay. Ubam tuwap ka, ubam tuwap pumtradwi. Mbap ka kembetut. He's giving me too much. He's giving me too much to translate at once. But they trained us in leadership and accountability and responsibility.
Oui, raison.
They taught us to distinguish between excuses and responsibility.
Ok. Donc, et ça veut dire, je dis à nous venir, nous gagner façon qu'on fait, nous à préparer et rapport.
They taught us today they have a report that they go through every month. They provide a report, and they wanted to show us how they review their report.
Yes. Nous allons commencer à travailler sur ça. Et nous croyons que l'équipe là capable de comment nous allons faire.
And we wanted to show the entire team how we review our monthly report. I don't know if there's any questions about what we've said before I start with the report. Kelly, can you mute that? Okay, thank you. One of the things they didn't talk about here was their work on sanitation. So I'm going to ask them about that. Moi, ou te parle sur entraînement leadership là, mais ou pas te parler de assainissement.
Ah, ok. Oui, ça fait dans la formation, nous travaillons sur ça un peu, sur assainissement, pour gagner une communauté propre.
So as part of the training, he said, yes, I didn't speak about sanitation, but that was part of our training because our vision was to be a clean community.
Ça te montre nous fait recensement et puis nous te fait assainissement ensemble. Nous avons regardé l'état santé zone là comment lié.
So that led us at the beginning, under our vision of being a clean community, to do a complete census of our village and the sanitation there, and where it was clean and where it was not.
Nous avons cherché connaître qui genre de maladies capable gagner, qui capable contaminer l'eau, qui nous pas gagner dans la communauté la caille.
We learned about the ways that water gets contaminated and how it gets contaminated.
Je n'ai pas gagné de travail là-dedans. C'est assurer que chaque monde qui vit dans la communauté a un point de faire besoin.
And one of the things that we learned was how important it was that every house in the village have access to a latrine.
Okay. Ça fait nous réaliser pour pas gagner, pas gagner la tribune, nous t'es enseigné mon yo et puis au même yo essayer.
And before the well was even drilled, we had to make sure that every household built and used their own latrine
Avec pour lavage main, ils sont très besoin.
with a hand washing station.
va prendre si une question de tout.
I don't know if you have any questions about that.
Well, can I ask, and if anyone has any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. Were they getting water prior to this well coming in? Were they walking a far distance? Yeah.
Kelly mande ki kote nou tap pran l'eau avant nou jwenn premye piya?
Ok, avant de premier prière, c'était commencé dans sous domaine. Mais avant ça même, c'était dans le bois, dans source de son droit de l'eau. Nos rivières, et ils étaient fouillés tout table pour nous avoir de l'eau. Ouais, on va dire accès d'eau.
Right. There was a river that was about 3/4 of a mile away. And then eventually there was another well that was about a half a mile away.
Yeah, wow. So I guess my other question is, there are volunteers. I just want to point that out to everyone. This group of people are volunteers that care about their community. And I want to congratulate them on and just thank them for doing that for their neighborhood and their people. But I also wanted to ask a little bit about the economic or health differences that maybe they've noticed. And then I have a question about the solar too. But maybe have they noticed any economic changes in their community since the well has come in, or any health for their children or themselves?
Okay, so Kelly vle fait tout moun comprendre que comité ça son comité volontaire nou ye, right? Li vle tout moun sou ekran comprendre c'est volontaire comité a gen la pou jere kwen l'eau a la. Après ça, could you say the second part again, Kelly? Sorry, my brain can only hold so much.
No problem. So I was just seeing if they have seen any economic differences or health differences. Yeah.
OK. So après ça, il pose question, depuis pi a fouillé là, depuis nous gain accès à de l'eau là, est-ce que nous avons changement dans l'économie zone là ou bien changement dans santé zone là? Nous fait.
Regardez le changement qui fait parce que j'ai un petit peu de malade, il va se faire mal, il y a encore pas là.
Tyler, Kelly, can you mute Jean, please? Thank you. Dis ça encore, Gara.
Oui, donc il y a un changement qui fait. Pas de diarrhée, pas de diarrhée et dans la communauté. Et pas de gens qui ont malade, pas de gens qui se fait mal à cause de l'eau.
So yeah, lots of changes in the health. There is no longer diarrhea, no more cases of diarrhea in our village. No more kids getting sick.
Love it. That's great. Let me know if anyone else has a question. You can definitely raise your hand. We can call on you, or you can save it towards the end. So my other question is, they were selected to get a solar pump because they were so responsible with the hand pump. And so they were selected. And so that's a big deal to also notice that. And what differences have they found from moving to the solar? How has it changed? Yeah.
So one of the things they didn't share, I think their initial well was inaugurated in 2018 with a hand pump. And so they operated from 2018 to 2024 using their hand pump. And what happened is they actually because they did such a fantastic job of managing their hand pump, they were selected to be upgraded to a solar pump. So by demonstrating the idea and mindset of pay for service, and management, they were given this opportunity to upgrade to their well. So by rempli information que nous-mêmes nous pas bay, que c'est premier pi dans zone Lakos Jean Louis t'es inauguré en 2018, right? C'est premier travail c'est en 2018 nous t'ai fait. Et nous avons géré ça bien en 2018 pour 2024. Et c'est à cause des bonnes gestions, nous-mêmes, en gestion exemplaire, nous avons qui fait nous-mêmes, nous avons passé nos critères pour joindre une pompe panneau solaire en 2024. Vous pouvez parler, oui?
2018.
En 2018, nous te ouais, ça t'est bon parce que zone nan te gen problème. Pendant ce temps, nous pas même connaître te gen la qui t'a pas bien difficile, mais nous te ouais ça bon pour nous te gen un prix tout près nous.
So she said in 2018, we thought we were delivered. We were in deliverance because we were so happy to have a hand pump.
Pendant nous commencer à faire recherche, nous venons parler ensemble avec Haïti Outreach pour aider nous. Mais malgré ça, tu as plus de difficultés parce que tu as l'autre zone qui t'est plus mal passée. Mais, yo te ouais ça bon à cause que quelques côtés qui pas te gain de l'eau, yo te fait mon joindre prière. Pendant ça, l'arrière du fait, ça démontre nous, ça nous a fait c'était un bon bagage parce qu'il était difficile pour tout le monde qui t'a fait jambe là pour aller prendre l'eau de l'autre côté. Nous te sentimos bien avec Haiti Outreach parce qu'il était venu bon yon fait nous te ka jeune prière et puis nous te chita ensemble, nous te formé un communauté a été ensemble avec nous. Haiti Outreach t'a bon nos chemin jusqu'à ce que nous te venu jeune prière. Après ça,
Oh. I'll summarize what I can of the story, but she said they were so happy to get their well because one of the challenge they had was with their children, having to cross the road and go down to the river and carry water, that this was a very difficult situation. So by having their hand pump in the area, they were able to keep their children safer from having to cross a busy road and access water at a different place. So she told a little bit of the story about how they came to Haiti Outreach with a request of being there and how it was a very competitive process for their village to be selected. Uh, and uh, and so, Umet continue.
Dans l'année 2018, nous avons jeune fille, nous avons inauguré avril, 27 avril 2018.
So in 2018, we inaugurated the well. It was actually inaugurated 27 April 2018.
Nous avons continué à frapper et puis assainissement même te continué jusqu'à ce que nous arrivions 2024. Nous venons changer situation dans l'autre façon.
And we continued to manage the well and the cleanliness of our village, and all the sanitation with our village until 2024 when we were selected to have a solar pump.
Par moyen, façon nous te servi, les nous te demandé, yo te agréé nous encore.
And so while it was another competitive process, we were selected in 2024 for the upgrade.
Mais qu'on y a nous besoin de l'autre plus haut toujours.
But now we have a vision for even more.
Okay. Auparavant, les nous te gen pour à boire, chaque abonné était qu'on payer 60 gouttes parce que vraiment pas de parti tellement pièce parti tellement cher.
So in our budget for the initial well, when the well was initially created, every household had to pay 60 goods, roughly 50 cents US per month. And that was based on what the parts cost us as we created the budget.
Mais pour journée aujourd'hui, avec pompe type ça nous vient gagner, très coûté, chaque abonné paye 300 gouttes chaque mois.
But as we participated in the training for the solar pumping, we realized that the parts and pump were very much more expensive than the hand pump. And we were forced to raise the price from 60 goods to 300 goods. So from 50 US cents to about $2.50 per household per month.
Neil, m'ta me poser une question avant d'avancer.
I'd like
Le,
before we go forward.
le ou te monté prix à pour 300 goud. Est-ce que gen abonné qui te quitté ça? Ou bien yo tout traité?
When they raised the price to 300 goods, did any of the subscribers leave?
Ok, mais ça nous te fait, nous travail changer prix, nous pas comme ça nous te changer prix. C'est que c'est suivant formation nous avons recevoir.
So we didn't just change the price, it was part of the training that we received.
Ok, quand nous faisons appel avec la communauté, qui c'est chaque abonné, nous invitons dans une réunion.
And as part of the process, we held public meetings where we brought in all the subscribers.
Le premier bagage nous fait, c'est nous invitons pour nous mettre au courant de ça nous faire.
The first thing we did was put it into existence for them what our vision was and what we planned to do.
Quand il y a tout dit d'accord.
For them to all align and agree.
Okay. Quand nous venons chita nous fait nous créer budget et nous venons ouais combien d'argent nous gagnons pour payer qui c'est 300 dollars là.
And then we reviewed the new budget with all the money that was needed to make it go.
Et toujours jusqu'à présent, il est toujours d'accord.
And everyone agreed.
Et au contraire, il m'a demandé nous, qui ça nous a fait pour suspendre côté d'eau sous tête.
To the contrary, they actually, the people asked the question, what do we have to do? What would it cost us to not have to carry water on our heads?
Ça fait comité à chaud parce que chaque jour, il toujours posé une question ça. Qui est la changer système là pour nous?
And in fact, our whole village and the entire committee is enrolled in this vision of a future where we can get water pumped to our homes.
Quand il y a là, il m'a dit nous pour venir arriver dans caille.
So that we can have water pumped to our houses, not have to carry buckets.
Les nouveaux bagages ça, il était pas nous peut charger pour nous comment nous réfléchir, pour nous comment nous faire d'où la caille. Quand nous venons dans Haïti autour, nous demander Haïti autour que c'est un patron.
And not just our village, but the entire community is aligned around the creating this future and how we and Haiti outreach as our patron. How do you say patron, Sorel? Our our supporter.
Avec ce bord là, qui façon capable d'aider nous avec peuple nous pour nous comment nous faire d'où la caille dans troisième
See
niveau.
what it would take to move that our village into that future.
Et nous travaillons jusqu'au bout pour changer.
And we're going to continue to work. We won't ever stop. I don't know if you have anything to say to that.
I love it. That's amazing. And it's very, very inspiring. So thank you for all of their work. I have another question, but also did they want to, so in terms of doing a water report or a technical report, they wanted to share something about the report? Or was that something that, yeah.
Kelly Didi Tunde Rev Lala inspire Rev Sa inspire li tout. So avant ni avancer, di nou te gen kek bagay sou rapport nou te vle partager.
Oui. Nous avons quelques partager, nous devons montrer comment nous chita ensemble dans le rapport. Et puis, pour nous avoir montant, combien d'argent que nous gagnons pour là sur la dette.
Ou ka bay detay, mpense ou ka bay detay sa yo la, mba kwe yo bezon gade tout processus revision. I don't think it's necessary to see them review their whole report, but it would be interesting to know how much money they collect every month and
Oh, sure. Yeah, whatever they would like to share would be great.
nepot sa ou vle partager nan rapport.
Ok, nous gagnons 40 cailles comme abonnés.
We have 40 households subscribing in our village.
Chaque caille ça paye 300.
Every house pays 300 goods.
Et nous avons 40 caisses qui payent service.
Dis ça encore, gars.
Donc, quantité abonnée nous gagnons, c'est 40. Et pour
Uh-huh.
chaque caillou paye 300 gouttes. Et
Uh-huh.
chaque caille, ça, même nous payons, nous gagnons 40 cailles qui payent service. Alors, 40 cailles, 100% cailles payent service.
100% of the homes pay for the service every month.
Oh.
Ça fait pour moi, ça, nous avons entré l'argent pour moi, c'est 13 600 gouttes.
So actually, we collected 13,600 goods for the month.
Nous venons
It's about
et
$100.
nous dépenser tout fait pour moi, c'est 2200 gouttes.
And we spent 2,500. Is that what he said, Sorrel? 2,500 goods.
Là, dépense là, c'est 2200 gouttes.
Oh, 2,200 goods. I'm sorry.
Nous bay gardien, mon cap suivi, cap mettre propriété dans puya, cap bay service loi, nous bay 1700 gouttes.
They have a guard that monitors the well, and he's paid 1,700 goods.
Nous acheter Clorox pour 500 gouttes.
We buy Clorox to disinfect the well for 500 goods.
Ça fait nous économiser 11 400 gouttes.
And so we saved 11,400 goods.
Ça fait, pour y aller nous passer, non, et nous gagnons 240 130 gouttes.
So now in our savings account, we have 240,000. 240,000 combien?
240 133 gouttes.
240,133 goods.
Comme ça, c'est la moitié.
So 240,133 goods is $1,847 US.
Mais budget nous pouvons voir chaque mois pour capable dépenser, c'est 12 000 gouttes.
But their expected expense budget every month is 12,000 goods.
OK, ça veut dire c'est comme ça nous toujours entrer chaque nous avons entrer nos budget à oui. C'est 12 000
That's
gouttes.
what we have to save. That's what we have to bring in every month to keep our budget balanced.
Ça veut dire nous entrer plus que ça.
But we brought in more than that last month.
C'est une question, la question.
Are there any questions for that?
That was great. Merci.
Frank, you had a question. You looked like you had a question earlier.
Who, me, did you say?
Yeah, I thought I saw you raise your hand.
No, oh, I was just waving to somebody that
Oh,
it just did one of those heart things. I don't know
okay.
but anyway, nope. But all this is incredibly impressive. I'm just so happy for this community that you talk about water and sanitation. It's the most important thing in the world.
Tu connais M. Frank, t'as une question, mais il dit non, il tape juste voix et main. So, il est vraiment impressionné des comités ça, comité Lakos Jean Louis, comment ils ont mélangé de l'eau, assainissement et hygiène là, pour créer une communauté propre et en santé.
Right.
So I have a question. The water and sanitation is wonderful too, but a lot of what Haiti Outreach does is talk about personal responsibility and integrity and accountability and being a leader. And these individuals here are wonderful examples of being a leader in your community. I'm wondering if any of them have anything to share of maybe how this process has changed them personally or in their own like jobs or at home or anything that they've shown up. Oh, sorry. Shown up for responsibility. I'll be quiet.
So, formation, Kelly dit qu'on est formation Haiti Outreach c'est basé sur responsabilité, leadership et intégrité. Il y a une question pour nous, mon comité à la ki impact entraînement ça gen sou nou personnellement, si gen, ou bien la kay nou.
Oui, dis-le encore, pose des questions encore, s'il vous plaît.
Kelly dit kon sa nou gen, y konen yon pati nan formasyon Haiti Outreach, se formasyon leadership, responsabilité, intégrité, existence. Li konen pa, souvent li gen yon impact sou vi nou personel ki pi plus pase l'eau et assainissement pour nous. Est-ce que formation ça aide nous, équipe nous kon leader personnellement dans vie privée nous? I was gonna let somebody else talk, but I'll talk.
Problem nou jwen nan sa nap fe a, pafwa gen ti problem, pafwa ou konen Haitien rete Haitien, kon gen ti difikilte, pa mwayen le yo, epi pa mwayen le pou problem kon gen kek ti problem. Si nou pa pon responsabilite nou, sa ka pase, nou a ka fini, nou pa jwen probleme, nou eseye pala yo, yo kompon nou epi yo ban nou li.
So this has been a good experience for her because it's shown her as to how to act as a leader and manage the situation with her neighbors when they are having trouble paying their water bill for the month, and how she speaks to them and how they oversee that and solve that.
Nous faisons formation pour qui faut prendre responsabilité dans la communauté, c'est ça le là. Mais est-ce que formation ça a un impact le fait dans la vie personnelle? S'il faut un impact sur, est-ce qu'elle aide dans la vie? S'il aide dans la vie, partager l'idée.
Oui, d'après formation que nous
Roger was re-explaining the question in the background.
nous éclaircir parce que nous sommes petits gens. Oui, dans question.
Thank you for the clarification because I didn't really understand the question.
Après toute formation que nous prenons avec Haïti Outreach, il y a des bagages nous pas jamais nous connaît et nous venons connaître à l'aide de formation que nous recevons dans nous.
There's a lot of things that didn't exist for us before our training with Haiti Outreach and that have had an impact on our life.
Ça fait les nous-mêmes, là nous fait un bagage, là nous télé pour nous faire un bagage et nous bail tout soin, toute capacité, nous pour capable vraiment faire ça nous dit pour nous faire et dans
It showed me what commitment means, that when I commit to presenting something, that it's my integrity to do it the way I should, the way I said I would, when I would.
Et là, nous avons un petit problème et nous faisons ça vraiment relation. Nous relais à travers le téléphone, si bon problème. Pour nous capable connaître ça passé, si le bon rencontre n'a pas le fait, nous faisons ça relation ensemble avec entre nous comme communauté.
And a big thing for him was actually the idea of maintaining relationships and communicating, because there's always problems in the village, but it taught him how to interact with his neighbors in a way that resolves problems.
Et me sentis vraiment d'après formation que moi-même personnel, que moi recevoir à travers Haïti Outreach.
And I feel like me, myself, personally, what I received in that training from Haiti Outreach.
Et me sentis un gros changement qui fait dans la vie pas.
It made a huge impact on my life. Di denye bout encore?
Parce que moi, c'est bagay, m'pas connaître, et vin connaître à travers des formations que moi-même, moi recevoir en même.
That there's so many things that I learned personally that I took away from the Haiti outreach training.
Mwen kapab di mwen men, se bati la yon ti sekret nan vi. Pou ki sa, jan te kon opere avan la kay mwen, jan te kon pran, tan kou bayou a la leje, vin chanje nan mwen. Ki sa li? Montre mwen koman pou mwen kapab kompare avenim nan fwayem. Comment on est capable de vivre ensemble avec Simon, nous regarder qui ça est capable de faire. Les nous travaillons, nous faisons tel bagage, eh bien, nous devons préparer d'abord, nous allons c'est les pour arriver, pour nous préparer. Et ça a été nous, les nous dit oui, dans une activité que nous devons faire, nous connaissons l'air, il est tellement sensible pour nous. Parce que depuis nous commençons à avoir accent sur ça, ça c'est un gros bagage depuis tant à travers la vie, pam, et puis l'intensité, et puis nous reprenons.
So for me, it taught me about integrity and responsibility. It taught me about the importance of planning and educating our children about that. One of the things that showed up for him was how important it is to be on time for meetings. That was something that never existed for him before. How integrity means being on time for a meeting.
I love it. Thank you very much for sharing. Any other questions? Oh, Sandra. Yes, please. Yeah.
I have a million questions.
Okay,
and,
yes.
And just things rolling around in my head.
Yes.
I truly expected to hear of the good results for clean water and sanitation, but I heard so much more. And I'm going to stop, Neil, because I know you need to keep translating.
Thank you. Yeah, my brain is small. So Sandra voulait dire, il était venu là avec 1 million de questions. Et il était vraiment clair, il t'attendait changement sur de l'eau, changement sur assainissement.
Yes, and it seems as though the individuals that we're hearing from here have had a very big impact on the other members of their community. And I want to congratulate them.
Mais il semble, en plus que ça, que l'information nous recevoir fait nous-mêmes nous paraître plus gros, tant que plus gros leader dans la communauté. Il y a une façon de tomber sur nous, côté nous, de changer l'interaction nous avec voisins nous dans le village là. Et lui-même, il voulait nous réclamer pour ça.
And I don't really have a question, but I'd like for each of them, I'd like to ask them to do something. I want each of them to turn to the person next to them and go like this, pat them on the back and say congratulations.
Il va gagner l'autre bagage, la demander nous encore, mais il t'a aimé, ouais, nous fait un bagage. Si nous avons fait un petit viré, et puis nous on un petit tape dans le dos là pour encourager ou pour tout travail qu'il fait. So viré by voisin ou un petit tape dans le dos là.
I love it, Sandra. Yes.
We need to celebrate these successes.
Yes. Oh, and they're huge. They are so huge. So thank you for doing that, Sandra. That's great. And now they're having a party. It's so fun. All right. Any other questions? We have about 10 minutes left. It goes by so quick, especially with translation. We do half and half. So any other questions?
Kelly,
Yes.
something I heard the gentleman with the cream shirt said, and then we kind of went away from it.
Oh.
He made a request, and he said, I wonder what you guys have to say about that. And then we didn't go forward to it. I'd love to go back to him for that.
Okay. Was he talking to the other group members there
No, he was
or to
talking
us?
directly to us.
Okay, what was the original statement? What was
I'm gonna ask him.
Okay, great.
Komite a, pendant que mkwe monsieur ki gen chemise crème nan, ki joun rele s'il vous plaît? Monsieur ki nan mi tan, ki gen mayo crème. Oui, c'est ou
Gar.
même.
Mwen le Gara Oni.
Gara?
Gara Oni.
Gara Woni. Gara Woni is his name. Gara, ou te pose yon question, lò te fin pale talè. Ou te di, kom si gon deman ou te fe, a mam bodyo e mam komite a, men nou pa, mpa kwek un te adrese. Ou te mande, lò te fin ou di, ah, bakon san pense de sa, ki san ka di. Esko ka repete demande sa sou sonje li? I'm asking him to repeat what he said if he remembers it.
Ok. Nou, nou mande ke nou vle ke pou nou kapab ede nou et comment nous capable aider nous pour nous capable mener l'eau la caille chaque grain abonné ça yo nous gagnons dans la communauté la caille.
The request he made was a request to, given the dream that they have, they came from a hand pump to now a pump that operates with solar energy. And now they want to take water to a faucet at every home. And he'd like to know what Haiti Outreach and the people who are here could say about that or do to assist them in making that a reality.
Oh, gotcha. I'm going to turn to Neil on that one. As he is helping to operate the water system in town, which isn't too far from where they are. So it's not out of the realm of possibility at all to be able to connect to that at some point, right, Neil? When we are able to do that.
That's true. Yes. But Sorrel, keep translating. Keep translating because I don't want to be put in the middle of this. It's
So, m'parle avec yo, m'di yo exactement qui demande kote genyen, et puis Kelly di nil paske piyon ki gen de l'eau 24/7 nan kay chak moun, tout près kote nou ye, gon le ka prive que peut-être nil ka assiste nous pour nous connecter avec réseau piyon. So, Neil and Kelly, I translated exactly what you said to them, and they're shaking their heads. I just wanted to make sure that I heard that request and wanted to make it explicit.
Yeah, I think it definitely is a goal of ours to continue to grow that network as much as we can. With, grants and support from Rotary and all of those things, and definitely talking to water committees like them that are on the outskirts, right, Neil, and saying, what is the possibility? How can we grow this? How can we make this dream as they are showing up in their community and saving money on their end? And we are trying to do the same on our end of trying to grow. And if anyone knows anyone that wants to support very large infrastructure in Haiti, we would love to chat with them.
Yeah, Kelly dit possibilité a existé avec support Rotary, support l'autre donneur qui nan cadre là, et puis avec proximité que nous gagnons à Réseau Pignon, que dans le futur, il par contre qui le, que ça possible et il là avec Haiti Outreach et tout l'autre supporter pour supporter rêve ça avec une réalité.
Dale.
Yeah, Dale, go ahead.
Well, I want to
Yeah.
follow up with that. Actually, Sorrel asked the question I was going to ask, but what about the possibility? I know it requires a huge exploration of a small community having their own network, not necessarily connected to peons. I mean, have you ever, Neil, thought about that in a way that that might be technologically and or financially easier than connecting? Because I know you have limitations with peon with the water capacity right now, even.
Yeah, this is a little bit out of the realm of this conversation, but yeah, there's other technical and management constraints that come into In fact, when you have to bring water to every household, the management burden is significantly higher
I'm sure.
than a volunteer committee can handle. So really the benefit of that from an administrative standpoint is there's a reason why we don't have a individual water network for every 40 houses in the States. The administrative burden is too high.
Got it.
Well,
Okay.
it's not impossible. I mean, everything's possible, right? It's just it's just something that would have to be looked at.
Yeah, it's worth asking. Thank you, Dale, for sure. So
Sure.
I guess if anyone else doesn't have any other questions, I would love to ask the committee if there was another um, community nearby that was thinking about asking to work with Haiti Outreach, what it's like, or what about the process? What would their advice be to their neighbors?
So Kelly gen yon denye question pou nou, e ki wala. Si li te gen yon village tout près nou ki te gen espoir realize même travail la, ki conseil ou tap baye village sa?
Nou tap bay pou ite suiv men ekzamp avè nou, pou ite fè men travay transformasyon men javè nou, e pou ite vin men javè nou.
We would encourage them to do the same training as we did, that we would ask them to follow in our footsteps.
David, did I see you raise your hand earlier?
Yeah, Neil kind of spoke to what I was wondering about, which is, has Haiti Outreach been involved in helping a community build out a water system with plumbing to every home and a faucet in every home? I mean, it's a totally legitimate kind of aspiration, and I recognize it has logistical and managerial and financial dimensions to it. I don't know if you've done that yet anywhere.
So yeah, David pose même question là, comment est-ce que Haiti Outreach kon réaliser on réseau kote moun yo fait de l'eau rive la caille yo. So yeah, the short answer is, David, yes, we have. In fact, that's probably what's inspiring the committee to do that, because we have a fully functioning pressurized network about a mile away from their village. So to connect this village would require extending the water lines about a mile, and the subsequent logistics around and engineering around keeping the water pressure up. So yes, that's part of what inspires it. Mdio na bagay ki ka inspire nou, c'est à cause réseau pion a gen de l'eau 24 sur 24 qui tout près nous, qui à peine 2 kilomètres distance, pas même 2 kilomètres distance de nous. Nous, ouais, li tout près, li ta bien facile pour nous réaliser même rêve là. Va vrai? Yeah, so they acknowledge that they see the one there. So one of the insights that we've gained actually from the management of that network, they talked about raising the price from 50 cents a month to $2.50 a month for using a solar pump. The numbers around having household water is another, basically about a factor of 5. It's about $8 or $10 a month to have water at your household.
So we're at the end of our time. If you have to go, we totally understand. If you want to stick around for just a minute, it looks like Deb has a quick question. And we just really want to thank the Water Committee for you just taking time out of
So,
their
Kelly,
day.
di ava nou ale la, iwe Debra gen yon kesyon. Nou te mensyone yon gardien pou fe suivi sou piya la. Komo fe chwazi gardien e ki pi gwo difficulte nou gen sou pa mette gardien?
Si nou pa mette gardien, moun pa fè dezod nan piya, kol gen yon moun ki ap bay servis doa, sa de l'ouver nan yon lè, li fè ben nan yon lè, pou tout moun ka yon servis. Men sou pa mette yon moun pou fè sa, ya passe an gagot.
Yeah, so the guard is not necessarily there for the solar pump and panels, but to manage the access to the site. and make sure that there's discipline around that. So they have hours when the well is opened and hours when it is closed. And that's the guard's role.
Et puis pour nous te joindre garder ça, ça c'est dans rencontre population nous te gain et puis nous te choisi un monde pour qu'a faire ça.
And the guard was selected at a public meeting of all the subscribers.
Et puis nous gagnons un petit salaire minime petit nous bail sur chaque abonné chaque mois. Ça
And
dit
as you heard,
mais nous
and as you heard in our numbers from the bookkeeping, that we pay him a very small amount of money every month to help us with that, like $10, I think it is, $10 or $12.
Et mon tati fait la propre tenant pied.
Dis ça encore, s'il vous plaît.
Mon a fait la propre tenant pied, il fait nettoyage, il balaye.
And so the guard also makes sure that the site is clean, that the well is kept clean, and the environment around the water point is swept. And
Puis invite vaisseau qui vient sale, qui vient prendre l'eau dans l'église.
Mbaka tande salabdi.
Li vini avec tout sale, li pas quitter prendre d'eau. C'est pour ça li là, chaque monde qui vient à converser sur sale parce que nous performance pour mon yotou nous dit bon quitte sale pas venir prendre d'eau.
Oh, and he also makes sure that everybody's bucket is clean, because part of staying clean and healthy is not just having clean water, but having clean vessels, clean buckets to carry the water around. So he checks every water bucket that comes to make sure that they're clean.
Parce que ça est important. Parce que nous comptons pire. Parce que le travail va faire pour nous, nous ne va pas satisfaire. Mais nous merci en pire.
So he wanted to thank Haiti Outreach for the work that you're doing for the communities. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's having an impact.
Et comité gestion puits, Lakos Jean Louis, a prié bon Dieu pour boire de là.
And the committee that came from Lakos Jean Louis to talk to you today is going to pray for the board,
Pour bon Dieu capable de bénir nous en abondance.
that God would bless you,
Et pour grand rêve que nous gagnons, pour nous capable de réaliser.
and for the huge dream that we have to help us realize it,
Pour que chaque abonné joigne de la caille. Merci.
that everyone could get water at their home.
Moi, avant de finir, je voulais dire un bagage qui était supposé faire avant, mais depuis bon, elle est fait en derrière.
So Roger wants to say something that should have been said earlier, but it didn't get said.
Nous gagnons deux mondes spéciaux dans le comité à la parole de nous gagnons Garaoni, c'est un ancien animateur qui était commencé à recevoir entraînement depuis longtemps dans Haiti Outreach, il travaille dans Haiti Outreach, il est élève dans Haiti Outreach, ou école.
And he wanted to just mention that of the committee members here, we have Gara Roni, who's actually one of the students of the Haiti Outreach training.
Nous avons monsieur René, il travaille dans Haiti Outreach, dans la technique, dans le forage, puis un certain temps passé.
And Mr. Venner in the red shirt actually worked as part of the Haiti Outreach technical team at one point in time.
Succès apporté comme résultat succès, je dirais, même Néné a travaillé dans l'autre équipe, dans l'autre institution, a continué de mon gain de l'eau.
And Nene in the red shirt, it's actually because of that training, he actually has a job with another company.
Connaissance, il était recevoir dans Haiti Outreach, continuer à gagner dans le pays.
That the knowledge that he gained from working with Haiti Outreach is now spreading across the country.
Entraînement, leadership, qui dans M. Gara, Konya, à travers l'autre institution, à travers le même comité qui a gagné de l'eau pour aider à renforcer la gestion.
And another company that drills wells has hired Gara to help them train other communities.
Travail n'a pas été seulement dans la Lakos Jean Louis, pas été seulement dans le bureau Haiti Outreach, mais commencé à garder dans le pays.
So it's exciting for us to see that our work is expanding.
Investir dans le monde, c'est un gros positif.
And when we invest in people, it's a huge benefit.
Merci, Empil. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you to the Water Committee. We will let everyone go, but thank you, thank you. We'll do this again. Hopefully you enjoyed it, but thank you very much. Be well.
Merci, Nosha.
Well,
Merci, My Lovely, qui travaille avec la communauté ça. Merci à M. Jacques Andy, qui gère les bagages techniques, qui fait nos travaux image l'autre. Merci, M. Robinson, Lucien, qui travaille deux concerts dans monitoring, qui gère les bagages techniques ça, qui permettent nos travaux image. Et c'est My Lovely qui travaille directement avec le comité de la prochaine.
Roger wanted to acknowledge the Haiti outreach team, my lovely there in the background, who was the one that trained this community, Mr. Jack Endy, who helped handle the technical details of getting everyone on Zoom with us. So thank you. Merci tout.
Ok, merci non en pile.
Merci, merci.
Parce que jusqu'à présent, comme monsieur Ressot déjà dit ça, pas présenter ça, mais et grâce à la formation Haïti Autistique, nous avons mettre avec plusieurs autres communautés et qui commençaient à faire gestion même avec Haïti Autistique.
He wanted to acknowledge that he's taking this to other communities.
Love it. Love it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye, everybody.